The diner was packed with late-night truckers, bikers, and college kids. Waitress Emily, a young woman with long brown hair tied back in a ponytail, was rushing from table to table. She was used to rude customers, but tonight was different. At the corner booth sat a tattooed stranger, broad shoulders, shaved head, and a cruel smirk on his lips. He had already been loud, cursing at the cook, banging his beer bottle on the table. But then, he did the unthinkable. He grabbed Emily by the arm as she passed, and with a violent jerk, ripped the front of her uniform shirt. The sound of fabric tearing echoed across the diner. Emily gasped, clutching at her torn shirt, face red with humiliation. Laughter erupted from the man and his buddies. "Let's see who can save you now," he sneered, towering over her. The diner fell silent. Everyone froze. What the tattooed bully didn't notice was the table in the far corner, where three leather-jacketed men with patches reading "Hell's Angels" slowly set down their coffee cups. The tattooed bully turned back to his friends, laughing loudly. But the air had changed. The Hell's Angels were standing now, their presence filling the room like thunder before a storm. One of them, a tall man with gray in his beard, locked eyes with Emily. She was trembling, humiliated, tears welling up, but she gave the smallest nod, as if to say, "Please, not here." The leader clenched his jaw. His voice was low, steady, and dangerous. "Son, you just crossed the wrong line." The bully turned, smirking, not realizing who he was dealing with. "What, you her boyfriend or something?" The angel stepped closer. His jacket creaked with every move. "No, I'm the man who's about to teach you respect." The diner erupted in whispers. Truckers shifted in their seats. A couple of college kids pulled out phones, sensing something big was about to go down. The bully's friends tried to laugh it off. "Hey man, relax, it was just a joke." But the angels weren't laughing. Another biker, younger but scarred across the cheek, spoke with a voice like gravel. "You don't humiliate women. Not in front of us. Not anywhere." The bully puffed his chest, but his bravado was cracking. He tried to square up. "You don't scare me. I run this town." The leader smirked. "Then you should have learned the first rule of running anything. Never mess with the people who protect it." Before the bully could react, the biker grabbed his wrist, the same hand that had ripped Emily's shirt. With one quick motion, he twisted it back. The bully howled, dropping to his knees. The whole diner gasped. "Apologize," the angel growled. The bully spat on the floor. "Never." The biker's fist met his stomach like a sledgehammer. The man folded over, gasping for air. "Try again." By now, the sheriff's deputy had walked in, called by someone at the diner. He paused at the door, seeing the scene. The bully on the floor, the angel standing tall. "Problem here?" the deputy asked carefully. The leader of the angels didn't even glance back. "Just teaching a punk some manners." The deputy recognized the bully instantly. Local troublemaker, known for picking fights, harassing women, and slipping through legal loopholes. He shrugged. "Carry on." The entire diner burst into laughter. The bully's face turned pale. His power, his arrogance, it was gone. The angels hauled him up, forcing him to stand in front of Emily. His torn shirt, bruised face, and trembling hands made him look small, pathetic. "Tell her," the leader ordered. The bully shook his head. A biker cracked his knuckles behind him. "I'm sorry," he choked out. Louder. "I'm sorry," he shouted, voice cracking. Emily, still holding her torn shirt close, nodded softly. For the first time that night, she wasn't trembling. She was smiling. The angels pushed the bully toward the door. Before throwing him out, the leader leaned close and whispered, "Remember this night. You thought you could take her dignity. Instead, we took yours." They shoved him into the street, his buddies scattering like scared dogs. The entire diner erupted into cheers. Emily was surrounded with comfort, customers offering their jackets, the cook storming out of the kitchen to hug her like a father. The angels? They just sat back down, calm as ever, sipping their coffee like nothing happened. Emily brought over a fresh pot, smiling for the first time that night. "You didn't have to do that," she said quietly. The leader smirked. Yes, we did. Respect is earned, but it's also defended. As they left the diner later, the door swung closed behind them, leaving Emily stronger, prouder, and never again afraid to stand tall. And the bully? That night followed him for years. His name became a joke in town. The man who tried to rip apart a waitress's dignity, only to have the Hell's Angels rip apart his pride. If you believe bullies always get what's coming to them, type karma in the comments. Let's see how many stand against injustice.